Have you ever planned something down to the last detail, only to watch it all fall apart? Maybe it was a dream vacation, a career move, or even just a simple weekend plan. That feeling? That gut-wrenching mix of frustration, disappointment, and maybe even a little bit of panic? We've all been there. It feels like the world is conspiring against you, right? You put in the effort, you had the best intentions, but reality just decided to throw a massive curveball. So, what do you do when your perfectly built castle of expectations crumbles into sand? Do you scream? Do you give up? Well, what if I told you there's a third option? An ancient philosophy over 2,000 years old that offers a powerful toolkit for exactly these moments. I'm talking about Stoicism. And no, it's not about being a robot with no feelings. It's about becoming resilient, unshakable, and finding peace even when things go completely wrong. Stick around, because today we read diving into how Stoicism can teach you to navigate the chaos when your expectations shatter. So let's get one thing straight first. What is Stoicism? It's not about gritting your teeth and suppressing your emotions. That's a common misconception. Think of it more like mental armor. It was practiced by everyone from emperors like Marcus Aurelius to slaves like Epictetus. The core idea is simple but revolutionary. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. Our happiness, they argued, depends on focusing our energy exclusively on what we can control. Now think about your shattered expectations. A flight gets canceled, a project gets rejected, a relationship ends. Can you control the airline's schedule? Your boss's final decision? Another person's feelings? Nope, not at all. Trying to control these things is like trying to command the tide to stop. It's a recipe for frustration and suffering. The Stoics would say, hey, you're wasting your energy. The real game changer is shifting your focus inward. You can't control the event, but you absolutely can control your response to it. Your thoughts, your judgments, your actions, that's your kingdom. That's where your true power lies. This brings us to one of the most powerful Stoic exercises, the dichotomy of control. Imagine drawing a line down a piece of paper. On one side, you list things you can't control. The weather, the traffic, what other people think of you, the global economy. On the other side, you list what you can control. Your attitude, your effort, your kindness, how you treat people, the choices you make right now. When an expectation shatters, it's almost always because of something from the can't control column. The Stoic approach isn't to pretend you don't care. It's to acknowledge the disappointment, feel it for a moment, and then consciously shift your focus to the other side of the page. Ask yourself, okay, this happened? It sucks, but what is within my power right now? Maybe your vacation was canceled. You can't control that. But you can control whether you spend the week moping on the couch, or use the time to explore your local area, learn a new skill, or reconnect with friends. You can control how you frame the situation. Is it a disaster, or is it an unexpected opportunity for something new? This mental shift is the first step toward reclaiming your peace of mind. It's about turning from a victim of circumstance into an architect of your own response. Let's talk about the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. This guy was arguably the most powerful man in the world, yet his personal journal, Meditations, is filled with reminders to himself about how little he actually controlled. He was constantly dealing with plagues, wars, and political backstabbing. His expectations were probably shattered on a daily basis. One of his key strategies was an exercise called premeditatio malorum, which sounds grim, but is actually incredibly liberating. It means the premeditation of evils. Each morning he would think about all the things that could go wrong that day. He'd imagine encountering difficult people, facing setbacks, and dealing with failure. The point wasn't to be a pessimist. The point was to be prepared. By visualizing these difficulties beforehand, he mentally stripped them of their power to shock and derail him. When something inevitably did go wrong, it wasn't a soul-crushing surprise. It was just part of the script he'd already rehearsed. It's like a fire drill for your mind. You hope you never have to use it, but if a fire breaks out, you don't panic, you know exactly where the exits are. When your expectations shatter, if you've practiced this, your first thought isn't, why me? It's okay, I thought this might happen. Now, what's my plan? Another key Stoic teacher, Epictetus, had a great saying, it's not things that upset us, but our judgment about things. This is huge. The event itself is neutral. A rainy day is just a rainy day. It's our judgment, my picnic is ruined. This is a disaster that causes the suffering. Let's say you worked for months on a proposal and it gets rejected. The rejection is a fact. It's neutral. The pain comes from the story you tell yourself about it. I'm a failure. All that work was for nothing. I'll never succeed. The Stoics teach us to challenge that story. Instead of, I'm a failure, try this specific proposal wasn't a fit. What can I learn from the feedback? Instead of all that work was for nothing, try I developed new skills and learned a lot during that process. This isn't about lying to yourself. It's about finding a more rational, constructive, and truthful perspective. You are separating the objective event from your subjective interpretation. This gives you breathing room. It allows you to see the situation not as a personal attack, but as a piece of data. And what do we do with data? We learn from it and move forward. So how do we put this into practice today? Let's make it super practical. Next time you feel that sting of a shattered expectation, try this 3-step Stoic first aid kit. First, pause and breathe. Don't react immediately. Give yourself a moment to step back from that initial wave of emotion. Just a few deep breaths can create a crucial gap between the stimulus and your response. Second, analyze control. Ask yourself that simple question. What part of this situation is in my control and what part is not? Be honest. Write it down if you need to. Release your grip on what you can't change. You'll feel an immediate sense of relief. It's like putting down a heavy bag you didn't even realize you were carrying. Third, choose your virtue. The Stoics believed the goal of life was to live with virtue things like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. So ask yourself, what would be the most virtuous response here? Not the easiest, but the best. Would it be wise to learn from this? Courageous to try again? Just to be fair to yourself and others. This reframes the problem from how do I get what I want to who do I want to be in this moment? Suddenly, the setback isn't just a setback. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to practice being the person you aspire to be. This is the beauty of Stoicism. It doesn't promise a life free of problems. In fact, it guarantees the opposite. It accepts that life is unpredictable and often difficult. But instead of seeing this as a curse, it sees it as a training ground. The philosopher Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Every shattered expectation is a workout for your resilience. Every time you choose a rational response over an emotional meltdown, you're building your inner strength. Think of it like a video game. You don't level up by staying in the starting zone where there are no monsters. You level up by facing challenges, getting knocked down, and getting back up, a little bit smarter and stronger each time. Life is constantly throwing challenges at you. Stoicism gives you the cheat codes to not just survive them, but to use them to level up your character. So the shattered expectation is no longer a failure. It becomes part of your hero's journey. It adds the plot twist that makes your story more interesting and ultimately makes you a more capable, calm, and virtuous person. Let's bring it all together. Life will, without a doubt, shatter your expectations. Plans will fail. People will disappoint you. Things will break. This is not a possibility. It's a certainty. The question isn't asterisk if asterisk it will happen, but asterisk how asterisk you will respond when it does. You can let these moments break you, leaving you bitter and resentful. Or you can use the ancient wisdom of the Stoics to transform them. Remember the dichotomy of control. Focus only on what you can influence your thoughts and your actions. Practice premeditating challenges to strip them of their power to shock you. Challenge your judgments and the stories you tell yourself, separating fact from interpretation. And when disaster strikes, use it as an opportunity to practice virtue, to be wise, courageous, and resilient. This isn't about being emotionless. It's about being the calm, steady captain of your own ship, capable of navigating any storm reality throws at you. You can't control the wind and the waves, but you can always control how you set your sail. That is the promise and the power of Stoicism. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into Stoic wisdom. I hope this gives you a new perspective for the next time life doesn't go according to plan. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And for more content on philosophy for modern life, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever used a Stoic principle to get through a tough time? Let's continue the conversation down there. Until next time, stay resilient.